Hi, this is Katie Mazzocco of FullSpectrumProductivity.com. I work with established small business owners to revolutionize their productivity by helping them to save 2 hours a day or more in their business. Today I have your Key to Success productivity strategy video, and it's all about decision fatigue. Now, decision fatigue is a phenomenon that social psychologists have begun to study, and it is based on the premise we all understand that our bodies get tired and need to rejuvenate. They get fatigued and they need to be rested and have more energy. Well, apparently so can our decision-making willpower. This is particularly important for the small business owner and entrepreneur populations because, as you know, we have hundreds, maybe thousands of mini micro decisions and huge decisions that we have to make every day in our businesses to make sure that we're moving along on the correct path as we go forward. So today I'm going to share with you 3 strategies that you can use to protect your decision-making willpower so that you don't become decision fatigued yourself. The first strategy is rest. Just as with your body, when you are tired or worn down, you are less likely to have the willpower you need to make strong, concise, in your best interest decisions. So resting, sleeping, napping, those sorts of things, making sure you're well rested, are really key in making sure that you have what it takes to have decision-making power throughout the day. Number 2 is timing. So research has found that it's important that as throughout the day goes, your ability to make good decisions wanes. So that means it's important to make all of your important decisions in the morning as much as possible. Organize your life and your calendar so that important decision making is being done early in the day, in the morning, and less important or unimportant decision making is being made in the evening. This will set you up on a path for success because as your willpower fades, so will your need to make important decisions. Number 3 is about planning. So there's 2 components to this. One is decisions come from a place of uncertainty. So one of the foundational things you can do is, rather than constantly deciding what to do, let's take the example of exercising because we all know how important that is. Instead of having to make the decision every day of whether or not to exercise, whether or not to make time for it, make a commitment. Decide that 3 days a week you're going to exercise, and Monday, Wednesday, and Friday at these times are the times you're going to do it. Once you have made a commitment, it's almost like a blanket decision. You don't have to revisit it. Yes, you may need to adjust here and there each day, but really the decision's already been made and you just follow the decision that you made in your commitment. The second is to simplify. The second component of this third strategy is to simplify. You may have heard or noticed that people like Zuckerberg wear the same thing all the time. It's like they always are in the same t-shirt, or they're always in the same clothes, or maybe someone you know who's highly successful always eats the same thing for lunch every day or for dinner every day. That's by design. The more you simplify your life and have things that are just happen without having to decide, happen without having to think, it saves up your willpower and your decision-making powers for things that are more important. Now, I'm not saying you have to wear the same t-shirt every day, have a closet full of all the same clothes, but look at your life. Where in your life can you simplify? Where can you take out all these extra factors that you need to take into account in the equation so that you're able to just focus and not even have to use your decision-making power on that part of your life? So this has been your Key to Success for this week. If you would like more strategies on how to be more productive and successful in your business, I have a checklist on my website, 33 systems every small business must have to be successful. I invite you to my website, FullSpectrumProductivity.com, to download yours today. This has been Katie Mazzocco of FullSpectrumProductivity.com. I hope you have a beautiful week. Keep thriving. Bye.